On a huge honor to have Rabbi David Zahtz. He teaches at Yeshivat, Kerem here in next Yavna, and teaches also at NCSY, works for. Share an amazing Parshat Pinchas message, and for 3 weeks also. Huge honor.
We're in the middle of a 3-week period, and we're trying to figure out what's the message. This is something that happened so many years ago, and yet on a national level, there's mourning. There's so many different things. We don't get married during this time period. We stop listening to music, and soon when we get to the 9 days, we're not going to be eating meat. All these kinds of things, and for what? For what purpose? How are we supposed to actually connect to all these kinds of things? Well, I think one of the messages that we're trying to do with it when we have all of these different elements and customs is, yes, we are trying to internalize these messages. We're trying to make them real to us because we have to somehow figure out on a national level, what happened to us all the way back then? But truth is, what's really happening to us now? It's not about what happened then. It's really about now. The Gemara tells us that if we haven't rebuilt the Beis HaMikdash, that means what? That means as if we destroyed it also. And if that's the case, so what do we need to do? We need to remind ourselves. What does it mean, remind ourselves? We have to mourn because of what we're doing today. We're not doing the right thing. So what are we supposed to do? Well, there's one message that we have from, at least one message, of course, from Pinchas. Pinchas was a zealot. Pinchas was in love with Torah, in the sense that when he saw something needed to get done, he just went and did it. There's so many times in life where we know it's right. Yeah, but it's not socially acceptable. Yeah, but it's not appropriate this way or that way. Because somebody's going to say this, someone's going to do this, someone's going to judge, someone's going to judge. Stop with the judgment. Whatever is true, that's what we need to do. Now, of course, obviously, we have to work within the societal pressures and cultural pressures and so on. We have to take those things into account. But in a certain sense, we also have to remember what's right. And when it comes to our avodas Hashem and our service to God, we have to do what's right. And if this is what we feel is what we need to be, if this is what halacha and Jewish law tells us, then that's what we're supposed to be doing. Think about each other, think about our friends, think about all of Am Yisrael. Bring us all together so we have an avat chinam, where we bring and we love everyone, rather than, God forbid, the hatred that is existing nowadays. So it's everywhere. Let's try and get rid of that. And this way, Bezrat Hashem, we'll get to Tisha B'Av, and we won't have a Tisha B'Av. We won't be fasting. We'll be celebrating by the Beis HaMikdash.
Amen.